What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, me and Nathan will be ranking the One Piece Worst Generation. We're going to be ranking them on Tier Maker on how much we really like them and also how much of an impact they made on the story. Starting with Mr. X Drake himself. How do you feel about him, Nathan?
Yeah, he's a pretty interesting character so far. We've gotten some stuff with him in Wano, where he betrays Kaido, and we find out he's a member of Sword, working with Kobe. But other than that, we haven't gotten too much.
No, you're definitely right. Especially with his ancient zone. I think that's really the big takeaway from his character, along with obviously the plot twist of him being with the Marines, which honestly wasn't that big of an impact because he ended up working with Luffy afterwards, just like every other person ends up doing. But
Yeah,
yeah, the ancient zone's pretty cool, but no, I don't know.
yeah,
I
and he
don't
also
like.
just kind of got folded in Wano by Hawkins and didn't really do anything after that.
Yeah. Where
I
would you
put him
put him?
C, honestly.
C? Okay, yeah, I'd agree. I'd throw him at the C, honestly.
All right, Zoro. Zoro is definitely, in my opinion, one of the best characters of One Piece. So I'm definitely throwing him an S. Yeah, you agree?
No, easily four sword style, just all the incredible moments he's done throughout the story, the nothing happened moment, just the way he's always able to prove that he's one of the most loyal characters on the Straw Hats. Not saying that the Straw Hats aren't loyal, just saying that he's had the most moments to prove that he is him and he will put his life on the line for Luffy.
Yeah, and we got some stuff, a little bit more backstory in Wano, about his possible connections to certain clans and sword makers, but hopefully we can get a little bit more of that, but definitely yes.
All right, next, Mr. Apoo. I don't know, man. I can't stand this guy's character design. How do you feel about him?
Honestly, I really like Apu. I'd put him B. I think his interactions with Luffy and Kid and Zoro when he's chasing them around Onigashima and working for Kaido and just screaming and laughing and being crazy with his power. I don't know. I find him funny, like maniacally evil. He's not that interesting, but I don't know. I put him B, but
You
I
put
mean
him
I
at
know
the B?
you're not too big a fan.
No, I okay. His devil fruit's fitting for his character, but I don't know. He's just been him running around going yapapa and the way. Oh man, it's just I don't know. It just doesn't work for me at all.
All
I
right,
don't
throw him
honestly
in the
think it's
C. Throw him in C. We can
C.
compromise.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. C's a good idea.
All right. Hawkins, we've gotten quite a bit in Wano from him with his devil fruit, and the mystery behind his character.
Mhm.
I'd probably put him B. He's an
B, yeah.
interesting guy.
I definitely agree with the B. I definitely like his devil fruit as well. I think it's one of the more unique ones, definitely on this list. Well, they're all definitely unique, but I really like the way he's like flips cards and he always tells like the percentage of it, and also the way he's able to use voodoo dolls and use other people as like his own life. I think Oda did a really good job with his devil fruit, and I'm really excited to see if he did awaken his fruit, how that would look.
Yeah, and I'd say out of the lower tier characters of the worst generation, he's had some of the better fights. All right, Capone. Capone for me, definitely A. Just so much we get in Whole Cake with him and his family and his devil fruit, and which is definitely fitting for his character.
No, I think Capone's really well done. I think Oda did a great job with him, especially since he's based off of the mafia, obviously. And you can kind of tell that, yeah, the Italian background, Devil Fruit's like a castle. Italian people, they treasure their family. They always want to protect them. Hence why he has that castle Devil Fruit. It's just, Oda did so well with him, along with just like the way he like his like, I don't know, like the aura and like his vibe he gives off. I just really like Capone. I think he's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
sick
yeah.
job.
And it make it very interesting when he just leaves Luffy instead of helping him the entire time. He just dips when he's like, I gotta get my family out of here.
Yeah.
Shows his sort of grayness in character.
Mhm. Right, next,
All
Mr.
right.
Rouge.
Rouge.
It's
Not my favorite to be honest. We have gotten barely anything. He could be really cool, but I put him D. We've gotten nothing.
He's the definition of no screen time. I'd honestly compare him to 1010 with the amount of screen time he's gotten. I like his devil fruit because his devil fruit, well, it's nothing crazy, but if I'm not mistaken, every time he takes damage, he inflicts it back twice as harder or twice as hard. But the problem is we've seen him like three times, and it was like glimpses of him. We've seen him at Saba Odi. We've seen him when he watched Kaido jump off of like Skypiea when he was up there with him. And then
Yeah.
Kaido, or not Kaido, sorry, Cracker told us that he already fought him and he whooped his ass. So
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, like I throw him at the D, unfortunately. But I honestly see like I see potential. I see potential of him working up to the B to the
Oh,
A in the
definitely
future.
potential. And Luffy next. The main character of One Piece. He's gotten a lot of development throughout the series. My personal favorite character in the series. Definitely yes.
That's easily Mr. Monkey D, Mr. Gomu Gomu no, Mr. Him, bro. Luffy and the way he represents freedom, the way his character is, his devil fruit. everything about Luffy. I think it's just perfect. Oda did such a great job with this MC. Easily at the S
Oh
tier.
yeah, yeah. And with the recent developments, he's just gotten more interesting, and it's just like affirmed how much of thought has been put into Luffy's character in terms of just the moments and what he represents thematically for the story. It's just a masterfully written character.
100%. All right, next Bonney. How do you feel about Bonney?
No, I'd throw Bonnie in probably B or A. I really like her. She's gotten a lot more interesting in the recent chapters when we find out her about her relationship with Kuma, which is really fascinating. And I'm expecting to get even more from her.
No, yeah, I definitely throw her at the A. I think the recent chapters really would only put me to make her go to A, only because we see this like mystery behind her, and I'm kind of curious where Oda's gonna take it with this. And also, I kind of like how she's always behind the scenes doing something in the background, right? Like she was at Reverie
Yeah,
watching with
yeah.
everything, but I think we ended up learning that she was doing all that for Kuma, trying to find out what's happening, the story of her dad and everything. I think it's yeah, the
Yeah,
A
yeah,
works
yeah.
for her.
Yeah, A is definitely the right choice. A Killer. Killer is a I like Killer. I'd probably throw him in the B tier. We get some cool fights from him, a little bit of stuff when he like has the smile fruit. But not too crazy. He's just in Wano.
No, he's definitely one of these characters that don't have a devil fruit, and the reason he's at B tier for us, I think, is just he has sick fights, sick character, cool sword. Like he's fitting. He's not useless because he is Kid's right hand man. He does do that job. He does do what he needs to do. But no, I definitely think he definitely is fitting for the B.
Like Kid, I'd throw Kid A, but I wish we got more from him.
Yeah, kid just doesn't sit right. Like there's, I feel like there's always something missing with him. Like he gives off like that eeriness and like that menacing vibe because that's what he is. Like when we met him in Sabaody, he got to where he was because he was the definition of a pirate. He was out raiding, he was out looting, he was causing havoc, and that's why he got his bounty. That's how he went up in the ranks. He's not afraid of anyone. He goes after anyone. He literally went after Shanks and got his arm chopped off, and he still wants to go back for more. That's just who he is. So yeah, I'd throw him at the A. He's almost at the S.
Yeah, we need more backstory from him because we've got Luffy and Law who we've gotten a lot of development for, but for the other like third captain, we need some more stuff. I mean, obviously, like we've gotten some stuff with like the Shanks. So obviously he has like a vendetta against Shanks now and stuff. But we need more from him in terms of backstory. But he's definitely cool with his awakened power and stuff.
100%. Next, Mr. Surgeon of Death, Trafalgar D. Law. Where are we putting this man?
Oh, S for sure.
S tier, baby. That's like
If anyone's debating Law being S, you can leave right now, please.
yeah, click off the video.
Maybe not,
No,
but
no.
still,
Click off the
still.
video. He's being polite. If you do not like Law, there is definitely something wrong with you. You are watching Two Piece, my friend. I'm sorry. Devil
Law's
Fruit,
just
backstory. So
so
much with
much.
him, man.
You could argue the best backstory in all of One Piece.
Oh,
I
100%.
mean, it's so good. His character, like everything about his character, is so good, and his Devil Fruit's fantastic. All right, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, Mr. Teach himself. I throw him at the S. Where would you throw him?
Yeah, I think we gotta put him S.
Yeah.
I was thinking A, but that's not right.
No,
I
yeah.
can't put him next to Bonnie, Capone, and Kid. Like S for
He's
sure.
made such a big impact on the story with fighting Ace, which ended up causing Marineford, which ended up him getting another devil fruit, which also made us found out that his devil fruit can attain another devil fruit. He also killed Whitebeard. Man, there's just too much with Blackbeard, bro. We don't. This guy's doing just whatever's on his mind, and there's just too much of a mystery behind him. Just such a great character. I can't wait for Oda to just finish off so we can just get that perfect villain in One Piece.
Yeah, he's one of the only characters that really can measure up in terms of like always doing stuff in the background, and you're like wondering when he's gonna show up, when he's gonna make a move and stuff. So he's just been fantastic from Marineford to like stuff with just Luffy on Jaya when he's first introduced and their differences and his like dichotomy to Luffy in terms of like their view of freedom. It's fantastic.
No, it's sick. Definitely. Even since he became a warlord, he literally went to Impel Down just to recruit people. Hence why he became a warlord. Like, he didn't care about being a warlord. He was just trying to get more people for his crew, man. Like, honestly, such a sick character. I'm so glad Oda decided to throw in someone like this.
Yeah. Excited to see where the future of this series go with all these characters because there's so much potential for all of them, even Rouge, like so much potential.
No, 100%. Even people that like Capone, like that we've already finished off, I hope he brings them back and we see
Oh
more of
yeah.
him. I hope we get to see more of Killer. We get to see more of Kid. We get to see more of Law, Bonnie, X Drake. Oh, I mean, for sure, more X Drake and all these guys. I just hope at the end of this series they're all at least decently fleshed out to the point where they didn't just feel like a random throw in into the series, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, well, I think that's it. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what we got right, what we got wrong, who your favorite member of the worst generation is, and we will see you guys in the next one. Lots more One Piece content coming soon.
Take care, guys.